Hello, hello. Welcome to Bird's Nest Designs. Today is Thursday. I had to think about that for a second. July 4th. So to all of my American friends watching, happy July 4th to all of you. I hope you had a great day. And I am excited to be here to stamp with all of you. So say hello when you get here. For those of you who are just joining for the very first time, who maybe have just stumbled across this live video, my name is Denise Cox, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Archerville, Saskatchewan, Canada. And I am here for day 4 of my 22 sketches in 22 days series. Hi, Judy. Hi, Kathy. Sunny in Calgary and still very hot in California. Well, you know what? I am excited to report that it was actually nice and warm here today. I was able to wear a t-shirt all day today. I didn't have to put my hoodie on once. So that was very exciting. Hi, Gail. Hi, Jennifer. So today is day 4. We have 22 days in a row of videos and we are on day 4. So how many of you have watched all the first 3 already and are here to watch number 4 again? Or not again, but here again to watch number 4. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Lauren. Yeah, this series is super fun and I am so excited and happy that I decided to do it because I am loving all of the feedback I'm getting from all of you who've been watching. You're very encouraging and very enthusiastic. And so I love all of that. And I love reading your comments and seeing all of your reactions. So don't forget to give me those hearts and thumbs up as you watch along today. If you're watching over on YouTube and you haven't already, if you enjoyed today's video, please subscribe to my channel. Share the video. If you're over on Facebook, be sure to follow me. I'm reading the comments as I'm chatting. So yes, so if you've missed any of them, don't worry. They're all together in a playlist on my YouTube channel. So you can just go through there and you'll see all of them and you can watch them whenever you want. The important thing is that you're here today to watch this one. So sketch number 4 is this really fun one right here. Okay, you can just see a lot of blocks. When I looked at this one, I just saw blocks, but we're going to do something super fun with this one today. We are going to be using Legendary Ride. Yes, this is a returning one in the annual catalog. Love the stamp set. My husband is a writer, so of course this one I had to have, and I've made some really awesome cards, and we're going to make another really great one tonight. So that one's super fun. We're going to use that. We're going to use some coordinating dies. We're going to use some current Take to the Sky Designer Series paper. How many of you guys are like me and are huge Designer Series paper fanatics? That's me. I love pretty paper. Hi, Anita. Hi, Sandy. Okay, so I do want to just do a quick little refresher that in July 3rd to July 31st is bonus days. So for every $60 you spend on your order, so if your order is $60 before shipping and tax, you're going to earn a $6 coupon that you can redeem in August. Oh my goodness, I hope words aren't going to be hard all evening. So spend $60, get a $6 coupon that you get to save and redeem in August. You can earn as many as you want. So if your order is 120, they'll send you 2 coupon codes. Just be sure that you keep those codes safe. So they're going to email them to you, either save them, or if you're like me and I'm always deleting the wrong emails, then print it out and keep it somewhere safe, okay? Don't miss out because you don't want to miss out redeeming those next month. All right, Kathy says she has so much paper. So do I, and I love it. It makes me happy, and so I just keep it. And it even makes me really, really happy when I use it. And when I use an entire pack, I feel so happy because, number one, I've used it because I loved it. And then I get to order another pack to replace it. So yes, I understand the whole paper thing. All righty. So are you guys ready to do some stamping tonight? I'm going to flip the camera down. Remember, this is my, oh, that's not the button I meant to hit. This is my 22 sketches in 22 days. And for those of you just joining us for the first time, or if you're catching the replay and you're wondering what this is all about, let me just show you in the catalog here on page 22. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Sonia. Page 22, there are all of these sketches down here that Stampin' Up! Has provided for us. And every night from July 1st to July 22nd, I'm going live at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and I'm going to demonstrate a card made inspired by one of these sketches. So we've already done the first 3. Now we are number 4. Okay. Hi, Robin. So join me every night, 7 p.m. or catch the replay. But be sure to say hello so I know who I'm stamping with. And I'm going to just come back one more time. I forgot to remind you guys that you need to be sure to be on my email list so that you will get your emailed password to access the resource library for 22 sketches in 22 days. What that means is you're going to have access to all 22 PDF tutorials. So each day after the video, I'm going to upload it there. You are free to download that every night. So at the end, you'll have a whole 22 of them. So I'm going to post the link right now. If you're already on my email list, then do not worry. You would have been emailed the password and the link. The link that I just posted right now in the comments is the one you need if you're not already on my list. That's the one you need to use. That will automate an email to come to you. That will have both the link and the password. Okay, it was supposed to go to YouTube and to Facebook, but it didn't work. So I'm going to try one more time. And if that doesn't work, then you'll just have to read it in the description because it's there as well. All right, let's get to some stamping. Okay, so we are going to make this sort of a masculine themed card. Again, we're using Legendary Ride. We're going to be using the Legendary Ride coordinating dies. I've thrown in a little bit of one of the banners from Nested Essentials and some embossing done with the Metal Plate 3D embossing folder. All of these products are available on my online store. Links for all of that, how to shop, and links to each product are in the description of today's video as well. Hi, Mary from Minnesota. Welcome. Okay, we're going to do something different tonight. We're going to start with the stamping. Usually I do it the other way around, but we're going to start with some stamping. So I've just got a piece of basic white right here. The colors we're going to use today are gray granite, smoky slate, and black. Okay, so I'm going to use gray granite first. And on a piece of basic white, I am going to stamp the large motorcycle. Okay. I'm not going to be giving out measurements in the video today, but the measurements are all available in those PDFs that you can download once you join the email list. So if you want to recreate any of these cards, you'll be able to do that from all the directions that are in there. Okay, so we've got our motorbike stamped in gray granite. And then I've got another little strip here of basic white, and I'm going to use black this time. And on the front of my card, I'm going to put "You are legendary." Love that. The sentiment could be used for so many things. So many different occasions that you could send a person a card that says "You are legendary." Now, I have a little bit, can you guys see that? This will drive me, I don't like that. I got this little ink thing. So I can either just trim this down or I could flip it over. So we're going to start by trying to flip it over. I always tell my customers, there's 2 sides to every piece of paper for a reason. So we just flip that paper over. We'll try it again. I'm going to try wiping that ink off. Okay, now we'll try it and see. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to trim that little end off. Haha, that one worked. Okay, wiping the ink off is the trick. Now, I also want to stamp something for the inside of my card because I don't like the insides to be naked. So I'm going to deck out the inside of my card a little bit too. So remember, the front says "You are legendary." Inside, I'm going to stamp "Ride on, it's your birthday." Isn't this fun? I love the way they've coordinated these sentiments with the motorcycle theme. Love it. Okay, we're going to stamp that right in the center. I think my tuxedo ink might need to be re-inked. Oh, now look at, okay, we're really giving this this two-sided paper thing a real test today. All right, you guys still with me? The comments have stopped. Am I the only one who gets ink on the edge of the stamps and has to flip that paper over? Okay, so I've just wiped the ink off. I'm going to do this a little gentler. I'm going to try stamping this again. Okay, much better. Now I'm happier about that. All right, so now we're going to switch now to Smoky Slate. No, we're not doing that yet. We're going to go back to Gray Granite. Hi, Marcia. Welcome. You've just missed our stamping, so no worries. You can catch up. Okay, we're going to take the little motorbike now. And we're going to stamp it just kind of coming in off the side. Now, I have my glass mat here. Okay, so the ink is on the glass mat, but now look at, we can just take a little cloth and just wipe that right up. It does come with a chamois, but I have placed mine somewhere that I can't find it currently. So normally you would have the chamois that comes with it that would wipe that off too, but that little microfiber cloth works perfectly. Okay. Hi, Jody. Hi, Margot. Welcome, welcome. All right, so there's our inside. Now we've got all our stamping completed. I'm just going to die cut out this bike. So we'll grab over here, we're going to grab the coordinating die. Now look at these dies. Aren't these awesome? You can actually build your own die cut bike without any stamping, with all the little bits and pieces in here. So that is really cool. There's die cuts for the smaller bike as well, and the other stamped images as well in here. So you can also cut out this little piece of earth, like the rock. You can cut out the wrench, the flames. So lots of choices with this one. All right, so we're gonna line this up like that. Okay, and then I just moved it completely. I'm gonna grab some Post-it tape and we're gonna put that on there so that it doesn't move anymore. I don't want my motorbike to be all wonky. There we go. Okay. Now I'll just bring in my little machine here. So this is the Boho Blue Mini Stamp Cut and Emboss machine. And these plates here. So we need the number 1, then we need a number 2, one of the clear ones, and then a second number 2. So I'm going to put those on here. We'll put our die cut there. And it's moved again on me. What is happening today? Okay, there we go. We lined it up again. We'll see how this goes. Okay, there we have it. Okay. Let's see how that did. Not too bad. A little bit thicker on the top, but that's okay. We can make that work. All right, so now we're going to assemble this card, keeping in mind the sketch that we're using. We're using the 4th one in the catalog, so this guy right here. All right. So what I'm going to do is take a piece of Take to the Sky Designer Series paper, this one that looks like the metal pieces with the rivets and stuff in them. We're going to take that one with Smoky Slate ink and a sponge dauber. And we're just going to dust a little bit of ink along the edges of the paper, kind of giving it a bit of a distressed look, and it just kind of highlights the edges a little bit. Hi, Sonia, welcome. Thank you so much for sharing my video. All right, so we're going to take that. Oh, doesn't that look so cool? I love that. I remember a day when every single piece of paper I put on my cards or my scrapbook layouts had this distressed edge on it. There was quite the fad I went through. Everything had to be done that way. So now I just do it sparingly, but it is a very, very cool little addition. So I'm just going to take my basic gray card base like this, and then we're going to take this piece of designer series paper, and we are going to adhere that right flush to the outside. Let me just open that card up. There we go. I'm going to glue it flush to the side like that. And then I have a couple more pieces here. So I have a Nested Essentials banner cut out of the basic white. I love these dies because they have that fun little stitching along the edges. So we've got that one. I'm going to grab some dimensionals with this. I'll put some dimensionals here. And this card is going to have lots of layers. So it's going to be a fun one. This I'm going to kind of put right about there. Okay, so I have also got a piece of basic black that I've already cut out and embossed with the metal plate 3D embossing folder. Okay, this is one of my go-tos. I love this one. And not only for masculine cards, like it can be used for so many different things because it's such a versatile embossed pattern. So I'm going to then take this one and I'm going to put it across there. So remember in that sketch, there was those two horizontal kind of blocks. So I'm kind of working with that. I'm actually only going to put one dimensional there and then a little bit of seal. Okay, and then this can kind of sit here across the banner like that. And then for our second block, just like in that sketch had, we're going to put some Stampin' Steel on there, and we're going to stick this one right across like that. So now if you look at this sketch in comparison, you can see the similarities right now. The only thing we've added in additionally is that banner. And the placement's a little bit different, but you get the idea of how this sketch inspired this layout. So we've done a few more than 2 steps, but next we're going to take the motorbike that we die cut and we're going to put some dimensionals on this one. So we're going to actually need to double bump this guy on this end because it's going to sit here. Okay, it's going to sit there and these are bumped up. So is this. So that means there's 2 layers there. We're going to have to put 2 layers here to keep it nice and even. So we're just simply going to put one dimensional, peel that back off, and then put another one directly on top. And now it's nice and double bumped up. We can flip this over and then we're going to stick the bike right here. Okay, isn't that cool? I love this sketch. It's very basic when you look at it, but it comes together and that looks so cool. So now we'll attach our inside and then we're going to add a little bit of bling. So there are lots of options in the Stampin' Up! Catalog that you could use for bling on this one. And I'm sure you have some of them in your stash. But what I've chosen to use is the industrial trinket. So this is part of the Take to the Sky suite. Hi, Beverly, welcome. So we're going to use some of these industrial trinkets. Look at, I don't have very many left because I've been using them up. So I'm going to take 3 of them. Oh, thanks, Judy. Okay, so we're going to take 3. We're going to use glue dots. This is what I'm finding to be the best way to adhere these. They are a bit heavy and they stick out a bit. So you don't want to just chance putting them on with like Stampin' Seal because that might not stick. And you also want to be mindful of where you're placing them if you want to be able to put them in the mail. If you want to mail this card, I wouldn't put one here because it's probably going to be way too thick with the 2 bumpets and the trinket. So I'm going to put them down where there are no other bump its so that they're going to be almost level, if that makes sense. If you're not mailing it and you're going to hand deliver the card, then by all means, bling it up, put it on top of the dimensionals and add lots and lots of layers. So there we go. We're going to put one more. So see what I'm doing? I'm just taking that glue dot and I'm putting the trinket right onto the glue dot and then pulling it off. I am still trying to get used to the fact that the glue dots seem to be on the wrong side. For years and years and years, when I would unwind my glue dots, they were always here. And then all of a sudden, one day they just changed and they're up there. Anybody else know what I'm talking about? If you know, you know, right? Because if you've been with Stampin' Up for a long time, you will probably have witnessed the same thing. So I'm still trying to get used to the fact that the dots are up there. Anyway, little things, right? It's the little things. Okay, so there is our card for number 4. Sketch number 4 is done. We've used a legendary ride, which is here for anybody who's just joining us. This is the complete stamp set. It does have coordinating dies. You can find them all in the annual catalog. Okay. Alrighty. So as I mentioned earlier this week, all 22 sketches are going to be featured. I'm going to be doing them 22 days in a row, as you've heard. And every day I'm going to be using a different stamp set or bundle. So we're going to have 22 different sets to view. So you could definitely take this card and switch it out with so many different images. I just happen to think that the motorbike was really cool to use with this Take to the Sky designer series paper, which is one of my very favorites because I love it. Anyway, I'm seeing lots of you agreeing with me about the glue dots. It is annoying, Kathy. I agree. Maybe one day they'll put them on backwards. I keep hoping that actually it was some kind of error and it's just going to get corrected one day. Anyway, it's all good. We can still use those glue dots. They're not hurting anything and they still work just the same. We just have to get used to it. All right, so I will be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, to do sketch number 5. We've got a really cute card tomorrow, so something a little bit different. So be sure to pop back in. Don't forget to join my email list if you haven't already, so that you can get your password and your link to go into that resource library. Just give me about 10-15 minutes after the video before you go looking for tonight's, because it's going to take me about that long to get it uploaded in there. And thank you guys all for all your amazing comments and your thumbs up and your hearts. It really does make me happy. Anyway, I am super excited to be back here tomorrow night with you guys. So I will see you all then and have a great night. Cheers.